Thought I'd turn that off. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that should be set up now. I'm just going to see on my laptop if this is actually live. Don't mind that. Don't mind the noise. Hello, how's it going? I'm just setting up my stream. How's it going here, Brian? Hey, I'm going to play some Space Invaders. I'm just going to open up my computer, my PC, and then we're going to get going. My laptop, because I want to start playing this. Yeah, hello! So I should just be able to open up this window and start playing. Let me see, hopefully I've got that. Yeah, I got it working. I'm just going to have to open up my laptop so I can be able to see the stream properly. And then we'll get going. It's mainly just because I want to get this properly running. Okay, that's working perfectly. The game's playing. Yeah, so how are you all doing? Hopefully you should be able to see me properly. And if I am right, hello all, by the way. I think we do have super stickers and all that down below. If you see a little $sign in the just below the chat, if you want, you can donate to me now. If that is set up right. Yeah. How's it going? Heather, I'm just setting up my stream. First time using Streamlabs and setting up a camera and the screen capture, so this is a bit of a first for me. Cool. You can see me, that's good. So I'm just trying to get it so that I can play the game and all that, and also, so I'm just turning on my laptop, if it's going to turn on. There we go. But yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I'm just getting it all sorted. So I should be able to turn on my laptop and be able to watch the stream from what you guys can see. That way it's just a little bit more easier. Okay. Let's get this going. So yeah, this is just the first for me when it comes towards the getting this working. Yeah, so I hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way, while I get this all sorting. How are you going? I hope you're having a good day, and yeah. So I managed to finally get gaming working on my PC, which is absolutely amazing. As you can see, I've got the Space Invaders game that I'm playing here. I'm hoping that's set up right. Hello, Zekugirl951. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am just getting the stream sorted and starting it up. So, yeah, I'm having a good day. Woke up a little bit weird, but that's all good. Yeah. Okay. It's just taking a moment for it to set up. Yeah, my laptop is really slow when it comes towards this. The PC, however, which is what I'm using to do the stream, works really well. I could open up another tab, but I wouldn't be able to see anything on, yeah, and also I'm doing a live stream, so it's kind of a little bit of a pain in the rear end. So I should be able to view my own stream if my laptop will even want to turn on half the time. Yeah, it's doing the thing where it doesn't like to respond and then it gives me a beep. There we go. Can you actually hear me, guys, properly? Is the microphone properly connected? It's plugged in properly. Yeah, I'm just getting it all started up. Sorry about this. This is the first time I've done this. I should have turned on my laptop prior to this, knowing that it would take forever to turn on. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way. Okay. And there's my stream. I should be able to watch it. I'll probably turn down the volume so I'm not going to get feedback. Because that's annoying when you hear your own voice 5 seconds after you say something. Okay, that's good. That's working good. Thanks. So, it's just taking forever to sign me into the account. Okay. Prior to this. Yeah, it's working. Knowing that it would take forever to turn on. Okay, there we go. It is on. So, that's working good. Let's start playing, eh? Retro Arch, and yeah. Oops. So I started getting into retro gaming just recently because I wanted something that was a bit more cheaper and easier to play. I'm doing good. That's cool. So yeah, I'm going to see a bit of a delay with the stream because I'm getting used to setting up OBS and all that. But I'm glad I've got 2 screens for this. It really makes it a lot more easier to do. Hello, Surf. How's it going? I'm just setting up the just getting used to using OBS and all that. This game doesn't have barely any volume anyways. It just really, yeah. Oh, bugger. But yeah, restart. There we go. Yeah, I hope you're having a wonderful day and all that. Woo egg. Yeah, this is the first time I've actually gotten. I'll probably get some more games eventually too. Stuff, things like Mario and all that, because I've got the emulator to do it now, working. So if you're not new to emulators, essentially it's like having the console, but instead of having the console, you just have a emulator. Essentially, it's a program that makes the download think it is a game. It's pretty impressive, actually. It's the first time that I've actually been able to do this sort of stuff. But yeah, I hope you're all having a wonderful day and all that. Yeah, we got super chats. If you ever want to drop me a few bucks, it's always up to you guys. I'm not going to push you towards doing it, but it's up to you. Yeah, it just goes towards the channel and helps out. Bugger. Towards all that sort of stuff. Oh, I just lost again. Oh well. So yeah, this is the first game. I've actually played this when I was a kid. So I was kind of used. So I'm kind of used to playing this. I can remember playing it to the point that I do remember most of the game's controls, basically from memory. It's funny how you remember when you ride a bike as a kid. You remember how to ride it as an adult. It's kind of impressive. Egg dog. Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember that meme. It was around for quite some time. Bugger. Boop. Oh, it's nice to meet you too. It's good to see you all here. Yeah, so I'm kind of obviously getting used to. Bingo! Won that round. So yeah, this is the first time I got used to playing these retro games. You can play them technically through a keyboard, but I prefer to use an Xbox 360 controller, like this one. Just a standard Xbox controller hooked up to a data cable, so you can play the game. I had to actually get the data cable because I didn't have any other than the one that I was playing the game, playing with using that uses my webcam. But yeah, I got used to. Yeah, pretty fun. Just thought I'd try out something new. Boops, Volky. Oh, thank you. You're adorable too. Yeah, so this is the first time I've actually started to oof, bugger. So yeah, this is obviously an interesting way of playing the game. Probably may try and get a Atari controller. So this emulator is a Atari something or other. I can't remember what it was, but it was an interesting. Just the first time I've actually ever played using this. Boof Chef's nut. Low. So yeah, I am going to see everything's lagged because I am seeing it through a second screen. It takes a while for the it to come back to me. So yeah. Well, yeah. So this is pretty fun to I will be looking at future emulators for you, at future games. Some more games in the future to play is what I'm saying. So things like I know some Nintendo games, I'd say, which will be fun to play in future cases when I do live streams. This is a pretty fun game. You want to get on a live stream. Thank you.
Just have to say something.
Uh-huh.
I'm going out and I'd
Yeah.
like you to look at it.
Yeah. 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 Door didn't close. Sorry about that. I'm just family members doing something. I just gotta close the door properly. Sorry about that, guys. Just family members doing stuff. So yeah. Okay, let's get back to this. Protogens. Protogens are a very interesting concept, if you ask me. They're like a Sergal robot hybrid kind of thing. It's kind of interesting. Oh well. Restart. Another photo here. Another proto here. I really don't like do anything too much, but beep boop. Easy way to make self happy. Where beep boop yourself. Respect until said. Okay. Huh. And play. A Sergal with an iPad strapped to its face. Oh, that's not the first time I've heard that one. Oh, Sergal strapped. Yeah. The ultimate cheese. Sergal Appreciation Day. Lol. Earth. Hugs. Woo. Aw, thank you. Okay. Favorite animal? I would have to say, uh, cats. They're pretty nice critters. Yeah, foxes are adorable. They're cats and dogs in one. So you get both of the critters in one go. Bugger. Fantasy dragons, yes, the same thing for me too. I absolutely adore dragons. When it comes to any critter, no matter if it's real or not, it's dragons. Fennec foxes. Oh yeah, those things are like little. Those things are hyper little things. They're coffee. They're a fox on coffee. 500. Bugger. Reset. Fennec foxes are adorable little things. For original species, protogens and minicat sergals are funny, and skull dogs are cool. Yeah, they are. They really are an interesting thing. You may get them a little cheaper, skull dogs, because they don't require as much furring, because, well, they're a skull dog. I have seen some of them, pretty impressive looking designs out there. Yeah, it's an interesting way to make a fursuit if you ever plan to, as well as those raptor mask ones people have been using recently. They look so adorable. They're also really easy to make. So if you see one, they're a really interesting way to make your own fursuit here. It's, yeah, give it a shot if you do. post the pictures in Discord, on my Discord. I don't have it linked right now because I couldn't be bothered trying to grab the link for it today. But yeah, I do hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way. Protogen's run on Protogen's Windows 98 startup sound. That would be awesome sound when you put the first head on and you turn it on for the first, like when it starts up, it goes do that sound. That sound would be awesome to have as the startup sound for that when you boot it up. Since since lizards, yeah, they're interesting. I'd say if someone could make a full suit like that, it would look awesome. It would obviously be made of some sort of rubber silicon kind of thing. So if you're into that sort of stuff, that'd be a kind of an interesting thing to see. It would be really expensive, obviously, but still, you could make just the head for one. It would look real cool. It would require a lot of plastic work, 3D printing, and all that, but interesting nonetheless. Let's get back to gaming now. But yeah, there's a lot of interesting species, and a lot of people come up with some pretty awesome stuff. And that's what the fandom is about: creation, creativity, and a sense of just being acceptant of no matter what you do and who you are. That's why I joined the fandom. It's just to chill and have fun, forget about all the big dramas that go on in this world. And the people that try bringing the dramas into the fandom they just aren't part of the fandom, in my opinion. They're just people that are looking for attention in a very negative way, regardless of what they think. It's just, that's the one thing I just can't stand, in my opinion. I get that there are people in this world and there are people in the fandom that can do some pretty silly stuff, but it doesn't give you the right to, there we go, to try and make everyone else's life in the fandom miserable. But yeah, and even Vampire something wave, I've never heard of that before. But yeah, that's all right. People come up with some pretty weird names, like I couldn't properly print. If you know that fursuiter by the name Zusha Wolf, I did not know how to spell, how to properly say that. Because, well, yeah, he's a really nice dude to look. He seems to be a very nice and very kind person. Very wholesome. That's what the world needs. Just people who are nice and wholesome. Just trying to make other people's lives happy. Yeah. Oof. Doctor Who was my favourite show, the whole entire universe. Oh, cool. It was good for quite some time. I used to watch it back in the old school episodes and all that. Um, No hate to you. I just don't like the recent stuff. It's kind of, yeah. It's a cool concept of a show, that's for sure. I'm just going to nom on one of these giant candy things. I don't know what they call these, but they're quite tasty. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, okay. You ever seen the show? It's essentially it's a British show, but Doctor Who is kind of an interesting one. I haven't had too much problems with it, with seeing it, but it's kind of an interesting thing to watch. But yeah, okay, let's get back to gaming. Restart. Yeah, so I'll look into getting some more games. Maybe something like Pac-Man, maybe another game to look at. I just love these old games. It's so easy to use. And also, since I'm so far away from the US, streaming games like Call of Duty, anything with high graphics, is a lot more harder because you've got to need a lot more bandwidth to be able to play those sorts of games onto streaming them onto YouTube because you'll need a really good internet connection. Yeah, it's an interesting show. It was quite some time. It was a really good show. I don't know exactly, but it was roughly a recent shows were just nah. But yeah, another good show that I used to watch for quite some time was things like Adventure Time. That was a good TV show. Um, yeah, Adventure Time. There was another one. I'm trying to remember the name of it. It was on either Cartoon Network or Nickelodeon. I don't know exactly. Um, it was pretty cool. A kind of interesting concept with a very. It was like quite well story based as well for what it was. The data. Do you think that RAM are cookies for protogens? Hmm. Kinda. Bugger. Replay. Yeah. Bites on the RAM. I'm just going normal on the last of this. Heck, must be good for memory. Lol. Half machine, half biological. Yeah, that would be more likely to be eating actual food. Yeah, technically. That's just what I've heard. You know, the law of protogens and all that. Other than that, it's just basic stuff. Yeah. This game, I remember even being on old school. You get them for next to nothing. These little tiny Game Boy consoles. They're really like little handheld things. They'd run off of like 2 or 3 AA batteries. And yeah, they're kind of just an interesting concept. Oh yes, hit the spaceship. Hit the purple spaceship thing. That's really hard to hit sometimes, especially when you're trying to hit it. Oh bugger! Got it. 830 points so far. $1,000 points so far. Everywhere, every time the microwave insults me. Oh yeah, beep, 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 beep. The microwave. Oh, then restart. So I'll probably play for a little while longer, but other than that, it's pretty good. Yeah, I'll eventually download some more ROMs. I've got plenty of room for them for this game. But yeah, the emulator itself is called RetroArch, and it's pretty interesting to use. I haven't had too many problems with it. It's pretty easy to run. Yeah. So yeah, give it a look over. You may need a decent PC to play things like this, even because it's just the way technology works these days. But yeah, you could probably play one of these games on a Raspberry Pi, which is a type of computer that you can buy on the internet. If you set it up right, you can get RetroPie or something like that. It's essentially a little tiny computer, and you buy all the things you need, and you essentially have a little screen with it. Essentially, it's just like a little Game Boy console. If you've ever known much about those sorts of bits of technology, they're very interesting, especially once you've got them set up for playing ROMs like these. There we go, 630. Need Protogen. I need to Once upon a time, there was a lovely princess, but she had an lol. Can't die of COVID. Maybe of 404, but never of COVID. Oh, got some fudge down here too. Or caramel? Caramel. I think it's caramel. buddy. Oh, oh. Pretty good stuff. Okay. Back to doing what I was doing. Oh yeah, I remember playing these types of games on a old school computer. I don't know if it was a Windows 95, but it was an old computer. Big old cathode computer screen. Hey Freemando, how's it going? I'm playing Space Invaders. Sorry about the lag. If you just arrived, I just watching the stream, watching my responses on a separate monitor, so the feedback is a bit slow. But yeah. So I hope you're having a nice day, Freemander. My wolf Sona walks up Civ. Whoops, my stream crashed, but I had antivirus. Okay. Egg. I don't know what's with the egg thing. It's just a meme thing. Hopefully that just passes by. Yeah. Oh, bugger. Got the ship. Thick beyond. Antivirus. Extra. Whatever. That's just a thing. Yeah, anyways, I hope you're all having a wonderful day, by the way. Don't forget you can donate to me through YouTube's thing now, and that money will go towards helping the channel out. So I can buy new cameras and all that. Because the camera I've got is a really cheap. The webcam that I'm using right now is just a cheap Neo Stream thing I've been using since the beginning of my channel, essentially. The only thing that's changed is just editing software and all that. That's about it. It's not really the bestest camera for the job, really, anyways. Yeah, it's just I will try and look at playing different types of Mario games because they seem to be pretty popular right now for some reason. But yeah, we'll see about trying to get that ROM and see if I can get it to play on my the current Atari unit. I might have to load a new core for that, but other than that, shouldn't be too much of a problem. Really need to sort out a shortcut so that when because loading the games I have to go to the download files to be able to get it. But other than that, it's not too much of a hassle. It's no different than actually setting up your consoles, essentially, once you've got it working properly. Got that one. Got it. Staying at home is getting kind of boring. Yeah, it is. Lockdown is pretty much over for us in New Zealand. So that's good to know. Yeah. The one thing I will say is we are still kind of practicing a few things. Like when you go into town, you'll see they'll still have face shield. They'll still have a shield up around cash register. It's like a plastic plexiglass shield to stop anyone from sneezing onto the cashier. I think they're only still up until the end of the lockdown is officially over. As for new cases, we don't have really many new cases of it. We're pretty good for that. So yeah, we're almost back to normal for us here in New Zealand. I've got a meme to show you on Discord. Just DM it to me later when you got the time to. I'll take a look at it when I get the time to, here, O'Brien. Okay, back to the game. But yeah, these games bring back great old memories of when I was a kid. Watching, Cartoon Network when it was still a really good show. Um, Back before it was just spamming episodes of Teen Titans Go, before that was even a thing. It was a really good show to watch. I could even remember the Samurai Jack is a thing. It's a really good show. And all that. Yeah, I just remember all that kind of stuff as a kid. It was really fun. Unnamed businessman. Oops. My why? Yeah. Hey, unnamed business plan. Please do not spam like that. That's a bit silly. I don't want to have to ban you. Got the shit. Yeah, thank you. I'll eventually sort out moderators on my channel here as well because I've got it well set up on my Discord end. Now we had a bit of a problem with moderators for a while, but we've got it pretty well sorted now on Discord. Yeah. So many people go, "Oh, Discord's impossible to use. You can't moderate it on your own. You don't moderate it on your own when you've got 100 something people on your Discord. You have like at least 10 or 20 people moderating when you've got around 100 people, and you want to make sure that some of them are that you got a fairly decent connection to most. Yeah, so you set up a moderator exceptions and all that on your end and all that. It's pretty easy to do once you got it set up. It's very fun. Sorry, I was trying to get okay. Yeah. Yeah. Just be a bit more mindful about that kind of stuff. It's yeah. Yeah, just make sure you spell it right the first time's best bit of advice. Spent most of my quarantine watching old cartoons. Yeah, that's one of my favourite things to do too. For a while I was watching. There was a channel that's not okay, bro. Don't spam cheese. I'm just gonna do this and save us all some hassle. There. I'm going to time him out because that's just, so don't spam like 20 emojis. That's as simple as it gets. Okay, there we go. So I think that's the project commercials. Okay. Yeah, so he's been timed out now, so he's not going to spam for a while. Let's go back to gaming. So yeah, basically just a bit of rules on my channel when live streaming. I'm just going to give you a couple warnings. That's simple as it gets. Especially when I'm gaming, I'm okay with pausing the game for a moment and reading some comments. But spamming things is just rude. It's just annoying. No one likes it. There we go. Okay. Boop's back. Boop the snoot back. Oh, cute. Okay. Restart. We'll get pretty good at this game after a while. Once you essentially know how everything moves, when to shoot, it's pretty fun. Yeah. So if you ever plan on live streaming using Screencatcher, I would recommend Streamlabs and watching some videos on how to do it first. I just took some time to set it up properly. There's some pretty good channels out there that show you how to do this sort of stuff. It's really amazing. I'll have to show you guys the video on Discord, show you guys. If you ever plan on getting into doing this sort of stuff, it's up to you guys. It's always nice to see some old school retro gaming too, because yeah. And also, this is all free, by the way. I did not have to put any money into buying this game. The software that I'm using to play the game, I did not have to pay for. The only thing technically getting paid for is the internet access. Other than that, it is pretty much that. We're looking at a pretty decently effective way of playing games. I've played Minecraft a lot of years. Oh yeah, cool. It's a pretty nice game. I've played it a while ago. I may try and set up an account so I can play it. Um, but the idea is once I've got enough money to withdraw from my YouTube account, I may use some of that money to buy Minecraft or yeah. Well, it's okay. You don't have to worry about that. Hope you're having fun. I'm just playing not Pac-Man, Space Invaders. I may look at playing Pac-Man next. I actually may do a vote on my Discord because YouTube turned off their voting thing, their poll. So if you want to give me a way of being able to buy much more, because these games are all free and all that, but if you always want to help me out, you can donate money to me using Super Chat or stickers, and just below the where you type in stuff, you can be able to donate. Doesn't matter what it is, how much either. It's up to you. I was making myself a fursuit. Oh, cool! I hope that's working out for you. I absolutely love seeing it when people just make their first fursuit, even if it isn't that good. You made that. Be proud of what you can create. It's a really powerful thing being able to make your own things these days. Whatever it is, it's just an interesting thing. By the way, I gotta go. Sorry, it was so early. That's all good. It's really fun. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let's get back to gaming now. Oh bugger. 2 lives left. Bing! Got him. I've played Jailbreak. Oh, interesting. Hmm. I have to. Have you played Adopt Me? No. Most of my time playing adults don't play Adopt Me. Okay. Interesting. Okay, restart, and there we go. I got 605 there. Mm. The flying pizza? Wait, what? A flying pizza? What's that all about? They are flying a grey pizza. Okay, that's can't through control. Oh well, I'll just do it through there. And got the ship. It's not the most hardest game to beat, but it is challenge. There's no real setup to this game. It's just you play it. It's pretty fun. It's actually kind of fun just being able to play a game. It's just no real basis to it. It's just a game that you just play for the sheer skill of getting good at it. But yeah. I may actually look at playing another game's Space Cadet Pinball if I've got the ROMs to be able to play it properly. If I can find a ROM of it. Because that's the way I play them, it's just through. But yeah. Played Space Invaders on Commodore VAC 20. Oh, wow. Yeah. There's actually a version of Pac-Man called VAC-Man. VAC Man. VAC-Man. But yeah, pretty cool. The graphics on the VAC 20 are Charon KY. I don't know what that means. But yeah. Yeah, I've seen a lot of old consoles, but I've never played on any of the old consoles. The oldest consoles that I've played on have been, if you class some of the old what was it? Trying to remember the name of it, but it's a type of console. PlayStation 1s. They're pretty common. But there we go. Furry haters be like, don't get close to you. Lol. Yeah, I actually get a few on YouTube on my channel comments, and they're like, Why is this on my feed?" And I said, "Why are you clicking on it to begin with?" That is one of the most silliest comments that you get. It's so easily rebutted by just saying, "Why are you viewing this video?" Then, if you see it, just ignore it. That's the kind of people that we're dealing with. They're just mainly just attention seeking, if anything. Lol. Most of them are just people that are just really crazy. Like, there are some crazy people in the fandom that I know that are really just, eh. On a live stream, Dylan. Uh-huh. Maybe in a bit. How long do you plan on going? Okay, I'll take a look at it. May get off shortly, guys, because my brother needs a hand with something. But yeah, I thought I'd just do a live stream of this game. I thought it'd be kind of fun just to get used to. Yeah, my brother wants me to help him do some stuff, some pest control. So yeah, much as I hate killing animals, these ones are invasive species that are harming the native birds and stuff that are native to New Zealand. But someone's got to do it. And the council doesn't really do too well at doing that sort of stuff. New Zealand's, the people who are supposed to do all that stuff don't do a good job of it. They just throw helicopter loads of really bad poison into the bush and it just kills everything. All the native animals and all that from just, yeah. Other than that, yeah. I hope you're all doing good too. I just thought I'd try getting used to streaming using the camera and the screen capture mode. I practiced a bit last night at getting this to work, and once I got the basis of it down, it was pretty easy to get set up. It's kind of fun. I'm learning how to set up these kinds of systems. May have many other uses, but yeah, don't forget you guys can donate to me. It helps my channel out. It also helps me go possibly plans on going to future conventions and all that in the future. But yeah, other than that, guys, I hope you have a great day. And yeah, I think I'm going to end it off here now. I hope you have a good one. It's been not a long live stream, but it was a decent live stream. I hope to do more of these shortly. And yeah, um, yeah, keep up being yourself. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. The second I figure out how to end, oh yeah, there we go. Yeah. So I think it's other than that. I'll see you later. I hope you have a great one. It's been great talking to all of you. And yeah, see you around and stay safe. It's always good to talk to you all.